So to start off, this is Hong Kong. From the looks of it, at least, has the mountains, has the hills. And then obviously there's the explosion right there. Big boom. It almost looks like it's coming out of the mountain. Can't tell if this is like a rock or it's probably a rock, but pretty big explosion. Got some gold in there. Smashes some buildings. Right here, I mean, if you don't know, there it is. So, right in the first 4 seconds of the trailer, we see Mecha Godzilla. Spoiler alert. Also Hong Kong, so see the red glow under the neck. So that's pretty neat.
This is our only chance.
And here's the thing that everyone has been just talking so much about. How can Kong fit on an aircraft carrier? How do they knock him out to put him on the aircraft carrier? Well, here's the thing. He was never like chained up to the aircraft carrier. Here's the aircraft carrier. And he's on a cargo ship, which can support much, much more weight than any aircraft carrier could possibly attain. So looks like this is an escorting Kong to wherever they're taking him.
We have to take it.
Just the detail. His hand, like all the scars, fingernails.
We have to take it.
So that's a big monkey. Love that. This reminds me of Ark Survival Evolved, particularly like Aberration, Extinction, just the whole vibe of the blue lights. And so Legendary's Team Godzilla, Warner Bros. Team Kong. JK. But you still have the people over here with Godzilla. That's just beautiful. He even got his little nips in. But you can see the comparison of all the people right here. He is definitely bigger. Like if you haven't known by now, it's pretty obvious. But it doesn't look like he's upset. He's just kind of going with the flow. Because, I mean, just look at him. I feel like he could break those chains easily. So I guess he's coming willingly. Nothing too extreme.
We need Kong. The world needs him. To stop.
Just looking through if there's anything here. Looks like this could be some smoke. Maybe.
To stop what's coming. And this child. She's the only one he'll communicate with.
I just love these shots. And looks like got Kong made out of like little Kong doll made out of straw. That's neat.
She's the only.
Over here, this is definitely some sort of weapon. I don't think he gets the axe this early on. It's probably just some other makeshift of weapon. You can see the handle right there. Or the bottom of it at least.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere.
So this makes me wonder if something happened to Skull Island. Because she's an Iwi child and she seemingly has adopted her.
to go, so
Little pony.
I made a promise to protect her. that in some way, Kong did the same.
Just like if he pushes up like a little too hard, that's a splatter. Look at that. That's what I've been missing. So the military's firing on him. Get a load. His little tail movement over here reminds me of the Heisei series, because every now and then his tail was just flail up and down a little bit. See if there's anything on this fighter jet. Such a small detail, but even the guy in the jet putting up his arms, and ain't gonna help you. Kamachi-kun confirmed. Look, he looks like Thanos. He looks scared. I love that emotion. That's just... Look at him. He's like, shit. Right here. So he's definitely got something, some sort of material in these canisters around his neck. Love it.
It's Godzilla.
Here we go. It's like he's just so animalistic, like he's like the detail is just incredible too. He's got some more coloration, like this tan pale, even just like the shape of the gills. Look at the shake in the daylight, no less. Monkey. Just look at that. Pops him. You see some damage right here already in this ship. But notice like the weight of the ship transfers. Like Kong punches, right now it's lower, but when he lands it on Godzilla, it's like shifted momentum. Like, he's a strong dude. Look at him. This, the underwater scenes actually look like incredible. Just looking under the ship. Look, even got little fish under here. Just chilling, having a good time. That looks almost like the same exact pose seen on the King of the Monsters poster. This is just beautiful. See the reflection under the ship. It's coming. Monkey. Look. Oh man. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 ships down, 4, and you still got the cargo vessel right here. That's probably where like the protagonists are, or Kong's protagonists are. Man. Jaws. Definitely predatory.
dangerous times.
And the whole vibe I'm getting right here, these have to be the villains. Like, there's just something about them that comes off that way. And right here, that's Serizawa's son. I probably cared more about Godzilla than him, so he probably has daddy issues. And of course, if you haven't already seen this, there he is again. Now, whether this is inside of Mechagodzilla remains to be seen. This could be like some laboratory or facility.
Dangerous times.
Beautiful. There are no words. Just look at that. I was looking forward to Hong Kong the most just because, like, they can make some pretty shots out there, especially at night. Some smoke in the bottom.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people, and we don't know why.
Love this. No monsters in sight. Just taking out military. Or not even, this isn't even the military. I think this was on, this right here was in Hawaii. But I think this is standing in as like Florida or Miami. Something like that. Let's see. There's Mark Russell. Doesn't look too happy. Look right here on the left. Godzilla makes landfall. Pensacola, Florida, at local apex plant. Countless homes destroyed by Godzilla. So that's Godzilla's first ever appearance in Florida. So, sorry, Florida. That's where I go on vacation too. Pensacola. Pretzels, water bottle. But he's probably has a lot of people are probably mad at him because he's probably the head of Monarch, I'm guessing. So he's got this to worry about now.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people, and we don't know why.
Screenshot. Look at that. It's almost like he's absorbing some of it, or unless that's just a reflection off of smoke. Yeah, it's just a reflection off smoke. Usually he's avoiding attacking humans. But here, no mercy. Getting blown up. But I love it. Right here. Here's some. I bet you can find some cool stuff in here. Looks like he's been to Africa. Somewhere over here he's been. Monarch stumped. UN vetoes Godzilla. So that's. Sorry, Godzilla. You're not the UN anymore. There's definitely going to be a connection between them. Attack Brazil. Right here. So this guy is probably predicting the next attack. And there's Pensacola about right here. Godzilla attack. Who's Apex? What's next? Apex facility, government building, water facilities, pier and mall. Maybe. I don't know. Antarctica, a no-go. I'm assuming it says zone. Not sure what that could be. Unless it zooms out. Antarctica no-go zone for tourist. Probably terrorist too.
Something provoking him.
So this is probably Florida too. I know they filmed a bunch of stuff in Hawaii, and most of it is probably standing in for Florida.
Him that we're not seeing here.
So then we have this guy who's on to the mystery. Who's probably going to team up with these two? I'd be willing to bet he probably works at one of those plants that got attacked. Because this looks like I live in a city that has a lot of chemical plants, and this looks like the same uniform. so he's probably has first-hand experience with it. How it has affected him.
Being here.
I'm of the same opinion.
Right here. This is Hollow Earth. Beautiful waterfall. And I still can't tell if the Hollow Earth is going to be like the concave, like huge, open up with the sun in the middle, or just a bunch of caverns. Because on the left-hand side, it looks like it might curve up a bit. Or it could just be, actually, it's just on the upside down mountains from the looks of it.
The myths are real.
It's the heave. Just look at him. That little subtle reflection of light. There's just something about it that you can relate to. But he definitely looks old in this picture. This is probably the oldest he looks so far. And here's the underground or upside down mountains. So this is definitely Hollow Earth.
There was a war.
Warbet. So he does. I wonder what kind of bone that could be, because it starts glowing red too. He touches it. So I'd be willing to bet that like Skarsgård, Gonzalez, that crew will be in these things, following Kong throughout the Hollow Earth. Just look at it, it's beautiful. Got some purple grass, some shrubs, trees, the upside down mountains again, and the warbats. Love the way they move. Just look at that. It's like they flow nicely, and this looks like that venom. Because I know, like, the toy said they have venom. I wonder if that's what's on the back of Kong's neck. Kind of the same color. Who knows? We'll see.
And they're the last ones standing.
That's just so awesome. That there was some sort of ancient war. But then again, Godzilla knows exactly what Kong is. But Kong has never seen something like Godzilla before. This is all new to him.
I'm standing.
This is probably, this isn't Hong Kong. This definitely on the ocean. So maybe there's 3 fights through the movie. I wonder if this is Australia, Gold Coast, Brisbane, that area. I know they filmed over there too, so maybe this could be it.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm.
He's ready to go. Look at him. Can't tell if something's up with his eye or not. Did he lose an eye? I don't think so. I don't know. I hope not. It reminds me of the monkey from Dragon Ball Z. Okay, yeah, he's got his eye. Look at him. That snarl. One. These things. I guess these might. I remember back in, I think, April of last year, they released like the first images of Kamazots, and there's these little bats, minions that flew with them. I wonder if that's what these are. It's probably what they are. And this right here looks like Kong is in some sort of. I mean, come on, this is giving me big arc vibes. Aberration arc. Arc aberration. This doesn't look like natural ground. It's like something that's been like patternized, built, probably humans. Then obviously like right here is some sort of Godzilla bioluminescent thing. And from this This is probably where he gets his axe. Look right here. There's some gaps. Maybe these are like the handles. And right here could be the dorsal fins. So many questions. It's like this Godzilla structure right here is wrapped around this pillar. It's like this almost looks man-made, but this is definitely in the Hollow Earth because there's got these structures right here. Anywho, looks like Kong's gonna squash a couple of flying rodents. Will, I have a friend named Will.
Who bows to who?
Hong Kong again. Godzilla looks dazed right here. Kong's got his hands clapped together.
Bows to who?
Gypsy danger.
Nobody gonna stop him.
Let's see. Where could she be? Inside some sort of vessel. Computer's acting up, so something odd's happening. Fall.
Kong bow.
And he looks the opposite of happy. So she kind of looks like Anne Hathaway right here, but she says Kong bows to no one.
Bows to no one.
That's cool. And one thing that I think the MonsterVerse was missing out on in King of the Monsters, besides Rodan scene, was that yeah, there are people in the city still. Those cars are moving. Love to see it. There's the axe. There's Godzilla. Look at him. Just look how pretty this is. Looks like his shoulder he might have gotten burned on the shoulder. Maybe. Got blasted right here. So he's like jumping up and climbing on buildings. Money shot. Bruh. That detail. Little like saliva hanging from his teeth. Come on. Come on. I've seen some people saying, oh, Godzilla's aiming at Kong. Why can't he aim at Kong? But here's the thing. I think this acts as some sort of magnetic property. Because Godzilla is looking straight at Kong. And the only thing that changes is the trajectory of the beam, which is locked in on the axe. You can see even better here. It's still going right there. His head hasn't changed. See how the beam changes with the axe? That's why, I mean, come on, it's gotta be magnetically, somehow magnetically tied to it.